pretty soon. Just, you know, you got to think 150 munitions. He needs to have about 600 manpower, and then he can fire his manpower blitz, and then 1600 heavy armor support. But he needs the population to get it done. That's his biggest limitation right now. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyhow, all right, going pretty well here. So like I said, this is going to be kind of a long replay. Hopefully people stick around for it. Let me know what you think. But yeah. That's that. And if you have any suggestions for other players you want to see, other game types you want to see, you know, I'm going to try and get my hands on some good 2v2 replays and 3v3 replays and that sort of thing. And we'll see, you know, what people want, what people don't want. I'm pretty open for that. Right now the game is kind of in a nice little lull here. You can see that we do have enough for manpower blitz, do not have enough for heavy armor support. So hopefully that's where Spoki's going with all this, and he'll entertain the hell out of us. So first Sherman tank out by AirTaylor. I almost never check on bases because there's very little building you have to do, unlike a game like StarCraft or Warcraft, which I'm so often talking about here. Rather than getting supply by building things like farms and supply depots and stuff, you actually get supply by capping these points out here. So you generally don't have to build a lot of units, or build a lot of buildings, rather. Sherman tank poking out here, doing some serious damage. Luckily, these stormtroopers don't have any sort of Panzerschrecks and that sort of thing. We'll see. It doesn't even look like they're trying to upgrade them. Just going to start taking some tank guns to the face. But here we go. He's got a lot to say about tanks. So he's going to pull up, take a shot, and unfortunately he hit him right in the rear armor, but just, you know, it was a light hit. Didn't really do too much. We're going to have the Panzer is probably going to focus on these infantry, while the Panther should be shooting at this Sherman, but looks like they may all just end up focusing. And oh, he gets a little run over there. He's just going to kind of squish some roadkill. Meanwhile, though, oh, the damaged engine inevitably goes off. Sticky bombs are just great against tanks, although, as you can see, you do have to spray your infantry all over the battlefield sometimes to get that effect. So, Russian upwards. We know Spoki is just kind of trying to get his heavy armor support out as fast as he can. We got another plane flying overhead, most likely just doing some obs here. A little bit of backcapping going on by the landmine crew out here. And heavy tank guns moving up with the Shermans, moving up with the flame engineers. Not too bad, not too bad. Another sticky grenade, a sticky bomb. I'll just make up words, who cares. And Big Panther is now starting to feel a little bit exposed here. He's definitely getting, and oh, we see the manpower blitz just went off, and the heavy armor support just went off. My God, what do we got here? So we got ourselves our Ostwind Flak Panzer, our Stu, aka our giant howitzer tank, and our Tiger. So now the name of the game is, how does he use this out of nowhere? This is where the Blitzkrieg commander gets his name. I love that he feels like what you'd expect. Although, unfortunately, historically speaking, the Blitzkrieg happened first, and then the rest of the long drawn-out battle happened. But, you know, we kind of get the opposite. And look at this. Oh my God, I've said it before, but I just love that. Really, seriously, if ever the Relic guy who programmed the code, or the group of guys who made these giant plumes of dirt, is watching this, just a big thank you to you. That just makes these replays so much more fun. I'd rather see these realistic plumes of dirt than see, you know, some giant fireball or some giant fiery explosion. You know, it looks so much cooler, you know. Just appreciating the details as these tanks just kind of storm around here. So, giant Tiger, super catch of the day here. Popping out, looking for some kills. This is very difficult to attack with an infantry army. Very difficult. The artillery is wonderful. This little backup of a mortar team is just a nice little flourish there. Nice little fun thing to see in there. Ostwind Flak Panzer, fantastic against infantry, and the Tiger, fantastic about goddamn everything. So he's got solid control of the center of the board here. It looks like these grenadiers are even out here sneaking away in this mortar team. So AirTaylor is definitely feeling the pressure here, and he's going to go ahead and get some airborne troops in. Let me go ahead and jump back over to his position here, because we want to see how he's going to react to this. Because this is, again, this is the problem that most people have against late game Blitzkrieg. Is, okay, how do I deal with this gigantic freaking army out here? We've already seen a couple of solutions, and we've seen a couple of non-solutions. And you know, if you didn't see any of those, feel free to click through my library of replays. There's all sorts of good replays out there. But we've got the construction pioneers here, all charged up and coming here to cap this as fast as they can. That was a strafing run, and I just missed who was on it. Apparently it went through here and killed damn near nobody. Maybe it took out one mortar team. Did some extra damage to them. Scouting's coming through here, but now we see Spoki is getting a little bit aggressive, pushing on up here, and it looks like he may even be over-pushing because he's firing this howitzer, but he's taking it right in the face, and the main gun is destroyed, and there's the second howitzer. So you can see that this range bonus is great. The anti-tank guns, I I'm confusing my words. Don't listen to me. I'm insane. Anti-tank guns are just cleaning up in here. Tank getting in really close. Nice little intimate battle here going on. Double sticky bombs going off. Damaged engine. The Tiger is looking a little too exposed. Kind of trying to figure out which way to face here. Trying to figure out why it's on fire and being killed by sticky bombs and all that sort of stuff. Anti-tank gun moves up to try and address this Sherman tank problem a little bit, but it could be a little bit too late. Oh, but we do have a Panther shot that sends us out of control, and he crashes in together. We've got massive car crashes going on. Pretty, you know, slight amount of damage done to that Panther just from crashing into it with a Sherman tank, which is understandable, I suppose. Meanwhile, we've got the Rangers are coming up here side, trying to take care of the anti-tank gun. This very wounded anti-tank gun here is taking some shots, and boom, down it goes, and just casualties everywhere. This is carnage here, you can see. Let's take a look. Everybody's kind of taking a breather now, and we've got a very, very, very damaged Tiger. Oh, bounced off shot by the anti-tank gun. Ah, there we go, out of control, and he's going to run and crash into a tiny little flimsy tree and explode into fireballs. Oh, that's a good little kill there. So that was a... I totally missed that. What the hell just happened to that guy? Oh, I know. We've got some mortar shots landing over there. So this mortar team does get his revenge. 14 kills on this mortar team, by the way. So almost no survivors here. That was a pretty massive kill here. The Panther tank is looking pretty good. The Ostwind got away with 8 kills. Panther's at 4 kills, 1 vehicle. Everybody else is kind of licking their wounds. Anti-tank gun here, 1 vehicle, 1 kill. And just a ball of infantry, 11 kills. Sorry, I'm just looking at kills now, apparently. That's my thing right now. Anyhow, here's that heavy machine gun he picked up earlier, just kind of a free unit. And, whoa, everybody's got to get out of here. We've got incoming rockets. Oh, rocket, 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 oh! Sorry, this is my commentary style, apparently, when I'm tired late at night. But, surprisingly, getting a couple of long-distance kills here. You can see these little bodies flying all over the place. Ooh, this guy just went face first through a picket fence, apparently. Anyhow. So, you can see that the net effect of all of this for Spoki was that, you know, he went ahead, he used his manpower blitz, or sorry, his his manpower, and got his giant heavy armor group out there and just took back the field quite substantially. I mean, you know, I'll take a look at this, and everybody basically traded huge losses doing so, but it looks like AirTaylor is bouncing back a little bit faster. I am on Spoki's point of view here. He has met the cooldown for all of this, but he just needs to save up for his manpower blitz one more time, and he could probably even squeeze out another heavy armor support. So that's kind of the name of his game right now, because it's just a stalemate at the moment. 218 to 283, so Taylor's winning by a small margin, but at the moment he's going to have a hard time pushing forward. You can see he's reclaiming this pack again. This pack has got plenty of use. And just trying to keep an eye on the center of the map. We'll see. I don't think he has any response. I mean, he's shooting an anti-tank gun at these Grenadiers, capping the center point, but, you know, not the most effective thing. He might launch one of them into orbit, but that's about that. And looks like no luck today. Tank guns have to back up a little bit. Infantry, recapping some of the stuff on the right and the left. Well, on the right they're retreating. I don't know my left from right though, so it's all good. And boom! Was that a friendly mortar or enemy mortar? That was definitely a friendly mortar. That happens every now and then, but mostly they kill enemies, so it's all good. You see these guys have got 14 kills. Still doing pretty well here. This bunker is doing its job, no problems. I think we're shooting at this building now. We've got some Rangers in here doing some pretty good damage here. Oh, look at those beautiful explosions. I just love those every time I see them. And here we go. We've got a very, very enthusiastic, skilled anti-tank destroyer here. He's just like, oh, I'm surrounded by targets. I can't wait to see. And then just, no. AirTaylor, did you have your rally point out here in the middle of the battlefield or what? This is not the place for you, skilled tank destroyer, facing the wrong way with the Panther tank up your butt. So, not sure what was up with that, but that was a very, very enthusiastic yet short-lived anti-tank. So, anyhow, Rangers pretty beat up, hanging out here in the middle, being backed up by some riflemen, just kind of riflemen all over the field. People crawling around for no reason, apparently. Very quickly, they're doing the quick little crab shuffle there. But let's see, we got a little bit more action going on here. Whoa, and here we have it. I almost missed it. Sorry for missing the call there. Of course, we used up our manpower blitz and our heavy armor support. Gigantic. Oh, destroyed engine. Unfortunately, he's always leading the charge with this howitzer stew. And look at the anti-tank guns. I think they maybe are using armor-piercing rounds. The Panther's really taking it in the face. The Ostwind just got a destroyed engine. Second Ostwind. Looks like the stew is even shooting the hell out of this Ostwind. Hopefully this stew will get some more shots off where it matters and not just in the middle of everything. Yeah, look at that. He completely annihilated that anti-tank gun. Very, very wounded Panther. Quite overextended. Looking a little bit embarrassed out here, being killed, facing the wrong way, and the suicide. Oh, everybody's dying everywhere. Luckily, this mortar team is still just firing at random. This single Ostwind is able to back out of here. You know, he caused a lot of destruction for everybody, but I'm not sure that that was the best move. You know, this is one of these, you know, one of these times where you need to exercise a little bit of, you know, a little bit of just patience and say, okay, I've got a big press here. Let me just kind of swell outward and grab territory instead of just charge into my death, you know, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I think he could have had a huge advantage there, and just by charging straight into a barrage of anti-tank guns and sticky bomb infantry and God knows what else, instead of being a little bit more tactical, that was probably his major downside. But still, he's got an impressive army out here, and I just, you know, it's fun to see this stuff all going off here. Busy recapping everything. Not too much else going on. Let me take a look here and see what AirTaylor is up to. You can see there is this hedgerow that we planted here a while ago is completely gone. There's nothing left. This entire heavy armor support crew just came running through here. This Tiger is doing its thing. Look at how many Tigers we got. We just have, like, not Tigers, but just destroyed husks of tanks all over the place. Look at that artillery shot. Go! I love that. Sorry, I'm just going to sit here and smile at pretty graphics. So, really, really brutal anti-infantry stuff here. Look at this. Oh! And that was a very close range howitzer shot, but it was instantly taken out by these airborne with their recoilless rifles. And it looks like they're going ahead, and that's a satchel charge right in that bunker there, and that's, oh, going to take out God and everybody. Did that, it looked like it killed, did a unit just